Hi, everyone. I'm back. I have a new project for you. This is another design team project for the rubber buggy, and I think you're really going to like it. This is going to be perfect for this time of the year, of course, with the holidays, and I think that you're going to find this very easy to do. So don't get excited. It's not hard, honestly. What we're going to make are gift bag toppers. Rather than take those gift bags and try to stuff the tissue paper in. Sometimes it looks nice, other times not so nice. Let's make toppers. That way it finishes the bag. It makes it so pretty and it really gives a finished look to it. You can make these for any size bags. Truly, they're that easy to do. Here's a bigger one. Doesn't that look nice? I mean, it's just so doggone easy to do. And I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to make this little guy. But again, this works for any size bag, so keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, there's tons and tons of different size bags available. My gosh, check out Dollar Tree. You can get them super cheap there. As well as Hobby Lobby, Michaels, all of them, they do carry some. So be sure to check them out and get different sizes. Works perfect. Oh, goodness, sorry. Let me get back in here. All right. Sorry, let me adjust a little. Oh, goodness. Wouldn't it be nice if everything went perfect right at the beginning? All right, I think we're good. So to start with, of course, you have your bag. And the first thing you want to do is you want to measure this bag. This small bag in particular is 4 inches wide and overall 5¼ inches long. Okay, so you want to make a note of that. Then you're also wanting to measure the base of the bag, which is, of course, this little piece that you're going to, when you open it up, it's going to stand. This measures 2 inches and, again, the same width, 4 inches across. So you want to make note of that. Okay, now that you have your measurements for your overall bag size, you want to go ahead and let's do the basic top. What I do is know that my bag, again, the base is 4 by 2. I want this one, since it's small, I want this to have an inch overhang. So I'm going to add an inch to these measurements for the base. Well, actually 2 inches, because you need an inch on each side and an inch on each side. So the bag is 4 by 2. I'm going to cut my topper at 6 by 4. So that's an inch on each side and an inch across each, the front and the back. So that's 6 by 4. Then you want to score that at 1 inch all the way around. So at 1 inch, 5 inches, turn, score it at 1 inch, 3 inches. Okay. Now, how do we find out where to put the handle cuts, right? Super, super easy. And you do not need to really, all you have to do is mark it. Okay, so you're going to lay your bag down and it's going to be the correct width of cross. You know, it's 4 inches. And you're going to want it about 1/8 of an inch from each edge, because you do want somewhat of an edge. So you're going to go ahead and lay your bag down and you're going to mark on each side of those handles. Okay, and I do it about 1/8 of an inch over from the edges. And you're going to do that on this side. Then you're going to turn it around and do it on the other side. Same thing, about 1/8 of an inch up from the edge. Mark about 1/8 of an inch on each side of the handle. Then you're going to get your ruler and you're going to measure those strips. Again, use your scoreboard. It's great to keep things straight and in order. I put my ruler down and my marks that I made, I draw my line all the way down from one side to the other. Move up about 1/8 of an inch. Draw another line down. Connect your little sides and then go to the next one and do the same. You're going to draw your line down from each side where you marked. About 1/8 of an inch up, draw your line down. Do your little connecting lines. I then take my ruler and a craft knife, and again, you're going to cut that out. Lay your ruler down and you're going to cut down, following those lines. Super easy. Both sides. You're going to cut that out. Both sides, right where you marked. And then do your edges. Remove those pieces. All right. Now you're going to go ahead. You have that scored already. Now you're going to go ahead and you're going to take either scissors or your craft knife. And you want to cut up on those edges, on the little side pieces. So you're going to cut from top just to that score line, and then on the bottom from the score line down. Scoot it over, do the same thing on this side. From the top just to the score line, from the score line just to the bottom. That is your topper. That is your topper. This is what it looks like once we get it all folded. At this point, I usually do a dry fit just to make sure. So slide it down over your bag and just check it. These will all be tucked in, the corners. Check and make sure fits perfect. Again, this is so easy, everybody. So easy. So that's your topper piece. The rest basically is you're going to decorate. Okay, so on this little guy, you're going to cut 2 pieces and measure 4 inches by 3 3/4. That's going to fit right to the bottom before you get to your base. Okay, so that's 2 pieces. And then you're going to cut 2 pieces at 3 3/4 by 3/4. And where these are going to go, these would be down here, down on this bottom section. So that when you open your bag, you'll see you have it finished down along the bottom. So that's where you're going to put those. Again, you can use any kind of paper you want for any holiday. This just makes a more personal bag. It dresses up just a plain bag. You don't have to buy the fancy schmancy gift bags. Just, again, buy the plain colored ones. I mean, heck, why not? And whenever you put it on this side, you're just going to fold it over. And the same as the other side. This goes down at the bottom. Line it up with your paper that you have already on. And you're going to glue that down. And people, that is pretty much about it. Now, to dress up the topper, of course, you want to cut paper for the pretty topper. And I went ahead and used the paper that matched the bottom pieces on here, the pretty little stars. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to cut your papers for your topper. Very easy. So easy. And again, you're just going to measure them. And, you know, this is a 1 inch. So you're going to want 3/4 of an inch. Okay. Because I like to leave about 1/8 of an inch on the top and the bottom and the sides. So these are going to be 3/4 by 3 3/4. Yep. for each side, and then on the little short sides, 3/4 by 1 3/4. The top, super, super easy again. The top, you're going to go ahead and you're going to cut a piece 3 3/4 by 1 3/4. Easy peasy. Here's the easy thing to do. Cut your paper, lay your topper on your paper. Take a pencil and draw around those cut marks, and it's going to fit perfect. You cannot mess it up. It's going to fit perfect. As I said, easy, 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 easy. So don't be afraid. Jump in there and make some pretty bag toppers. What I did to kind of dress up the edges, you can take a punch, a decorative punch, edge punch, or I went ahead and used my cutter, my Creative Memories cutter, and I put in the scallop blade. I popped the straight blade out and put in this scallop blade and just ran it along the edges. And that's how I got the pretty scalloped edges, just like on this. Well, I told you it was easy, people. And again, this works for any size bag. You do not have to worry, any size bag that you have. Super, super easy. You're going to do the exact same thing. Big, small, it doesn't matter. I will be posting some still photos on my blog. I will put a materials sheet on there, list, and I will also put a cutting guide on there. So give me a few minutes to get that on and let me know if you have any questions. I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to check back soon because I will be having several more projects in the very near future. Check out the rubber buggy. Extremely cool papers over there, some hard to find papers, as well as a lot of the favorites. They're having a big sale going on now, so make sure you check it out. I think you will really find some cool stuff. Thank you, and check back again.